Do you know this situation? I call it the wife mindset. There was a woman who volunteered this information. She, out of the blue, said to me, I dye my hair. And I asked her, why? Now, she's looking at my gray white hair, which I happen to be really proud of. I asked her, why are you dyeing your hair? She said, well, I don't care about aging either. I get these little white spots, patches on either side of my face, and my husband doesn't like it, and he really rides me about it, and so I dye it. She and I just stared at each other for a little bit, and I said, okay, it's your hair. You do know that, right? It's your hair. Yours, not his. Doesn't belong to anybody. It's yours. And she looked at me and she said, well, I'm just keeping the peace in our house. Wife mindset. Okay, let me tell you another one. Just recently, a wife talked to me about losing weight. And I told her many things that I recommended. If you're going to lose weight, good healthy things like having good healthy food in the house. And last, I said, and it helps a lot to have good healthy people immediately around you who are supportive, who are with you, and maybe are on their own program. Okay? And she said, well, she thought about naysayers. Her husband immediately came to mind. She said he's not going to say anything. Instead, he's just going to get all tight-faced and not be supportive. So, this is what I told her. I told her that she needed to get her own mind together about what was good for her and what was she going to do, what were her next steps, what program was she going to build for this weight loss that she had as a goal. Okay, and that she was going to make up her own mind about whether she was going to share this with him or not. And if she is going to share that this is what I'm doing, that she was already prepared one way or the other, or in other words, she was not dependent on what his response was going to be. She knows what she's going to do without regard for what his opinions are. So if the wife says, blah, 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 this is what I'm doing, and the husband is tight-lipped or has negative things to say, or it's his attitude, he says A, what do you say? You say, thank you, and go on with what you're going to do. What if he says B, and you say, thanks, thank you, appreciate it, and go on with what you were going to do? And you're best able to go forward with what was good for you because you'd already had that conversation with you. You and you knew what your next steps were. And that's my conversation for today.